Hello, this is Tull. This time we're reviewing Shadow Boss by Technos Japan. This is also a game that was requested when I did a YouTube livestream. The character I'm going to choose is Bluenet. I chose Bluenet because he's the only one with a double jump. You can also use a projectile with a simple command. I'll only spam the projectile during boss fights, but this move makes bosses easier to defeat. The spinning move of the F-Sode I'm possessed by right now is pretty good. It even covers when enemies jump into attack. You saw it works great as an anti-air, right? I think the only downside of this move is that it's not a multi-hit. Still, if you use it well for corner pressure, it performs pretty well. An unmissable cycle has appeared in Kaido Force. If you manage to possess a cycle during the stage, it's as good as clearing that stage. The skill that throws the mace is very easy to execute because the command is simple. Most enemies can't get close and will fall to billage. Thanks for watching. Cycla can quickly handle what took F-Sode all day to defeat. With its excellent range and quick activation, it's the top enemy for possession. Thanks for watching. If hit by the mace, enemies pause briefly, letting you attack again immediately. Knock them out without mercy. An enemy that's like a mid-boss has appeared, but since I have a sickle, it's simple. If you place it on top and strike from below with a long reach, it can't move. After this section, you'll quickly reach the stage 1 boss fight. Let's take out the yokai on the elevator as it comes down. The guard system is another feature that lowers this game's difficulty. When your opponent attacks, you can guard just by pressing the direction key backward. The timing for the guard to activate is very generous, so even if you can't counterattack, just guarding can help you regain control. If you possess the friend you just grabbed, you can use a 2-hit kick technique. The damage is pretty good, but it's a bit hard to land the hits. I'll try possessing on a different stage. The 5 enemies in stage 1 can shoot energy blasts, fire lightning, and move at high speed. There are several attack methods, but since I'm using sickle, I'll use the quick flail cheese strategy. If the enemy uses a long attack, defend, otherwise swing the flail to defeat them easily. I've easily cleared stage 1. From stage 2, new enemy types appear. There are enemies that use lives or ride tickets. If I can, I'll possess every possible enemy. I worked hard to get it and finally succeeded after some difficulty. It's actually closer to Sagat's Tigerhawk than Ryu or Ken's Shoryuken. Doesn't the stance resemble Tigerhawk? It mostly appears in the Stage 1 Secret Forest, but also appears in other stages. It's really good in close combat because its attacks are fast and strong, but the only flaw is that its reach is much shorter than you might expect. Currently, Sungyang's rapid fire is extremely overpowered. From the moment it's activated until it hits the ground, it has invincibility frames. However, the damage itself isn't that strong, and if you don't land the follow-up attack at close range, the enemy won't be knocked down. If you use the follow-up after getting close, it can be a lot of fun. The sickle is out, so of course I have to get into character. My mouth is watering. Stage 2 complete. As expected, there's no character that can make the game easier than Sickle. Sickle's mace throw is both a back and front attack, so it's easy to defend with. If you're unsure about attacking, just press back instead of forward. If unsure, attack from behind. Our mid-bus friend is coming back. Let's show them the taste of the mace and send them home early. This is the section where the bus appears. Even without the sickle, this is easy to clear, but since we have it, let's keep going. Those guys running around right now can't be stunned. When fighting this boss, Amoeba, you only need to pay attention to one thing. You just have to make sure that only the main body doesn't get copied. If it copies a possessed form, the artificial intelligence isn't very good, so it's really easy. But if Kai Tengu or Coyote Bluenet gets copied, you'll experience hellish artificial intelligence. And right now, only 2 amoebas have appeared, but in 2-player mode, a total of 4 amoebas will show up. As long as you don't do anything reckless, like giving up your main body to Troll, Hogboss can easily handle facing 4 of them. The amoeba is currently a boss, but it will soon appear as a regular enemy too. Its health is low, so you can defeat it quickly. Just like that, I cleared this stage with ease. The third stage is an arms factory. This robot friend can also perform ranged attacks like Sickle. Honestly, its performance is poor. The rocket punch deals good damage, but everything after is terrible. Let me try possessing the robot for a moment. He jumps to dodge the punch and moves in. The objects here are a bit annoying. First, I'll possess General Nim here. The reason I called him General is because the moves he uses are like General from Street Fighter. This guy uses General's Psycho Crusher without charging. I should show you the rifle too. The artificial intelligence is so dumb that it gets hit by attacks like this. This is why I said the objects are annoying. It can hit the enemy or me, so I need to be careful. Let me try the one I mentioned earlier that applies the debuff. It can handle some anti-air, so against artificial intelligence, I can fire recklessly. Even with rifles, they're walking quickly. We're about to enter a boss fight that barely feels like one. The boss is some kind of strange machine, but I still don't know what it is. The moving object here is the boss. If you remove the hood, it'll likely run away. Now, let's follow that object and finish smashing it. The Jackpunk men arrive with incision, but they can't be possessed as enemies. Since I have plenty of health, I'll quickly close in on the boss. It was a stage that ended very easily and quickly. From this point, the sanctuary serves as the permanent background. I'll possess for easier progress. If you keep circling, you can get through this section easily. Of course, the opponent also has to defend while blocking everything. The humanoid enemy you just saw will return in the boss fight. It's a shame that you can't possess this one. Since they're the final boss's elite guards, they're tough for regular enemies, but if you defeat them before they go wild, even elites are helpless. As you saw earlier, when I possessed the rifle guys, they're neither fun nor strong, so I'll just take them out. This is the last rifleman. If you don't have a double jump, you'll have to break one and get over it. Since the broken ones get replaced quickly, let's move on fast. Now we're moving on to the next section. As soon as you start, keep pressing the down jump repeatedly. If you don't, you'll get hit by the enemy right away as you start. I don't even know how many times I landed the first hit on that guy. The boss was right in front of me, and Sickle showed up just in time. I'll ditch the general quickly and go after Sickle. It's over. Clearing the stage is basically done. The big guy I'm facing now is Panaga. He's just an artificial intelligence, but uses invincibility frames well. When he swings his Cyclo Mace, he uses invincibility frames to attack, and since he also has grab attacks, you need to be careful in close combat. Did you see that? When he swings his mace, he hits me during invincibility frames. I use Psycho Crusher, but it's meaningless in front of his mace. He appears with the Divine Knights, but he's not very difficult. If you use the mace well and defend, you can't lose. When the boss stands, walk back, defend, then attack. It's easy. If he doesn't attack, just hit him right away. It doesn't take up much time, and you can clear it in an instant. The character proceeds to the second boss fight. You face Lucifer as the boss, but it's easy if you use Blunet tricks. It's simple, just move to one end first. And then you just keep using the energy blast, but sometimes the boss jumps forward to stomp on you. You can attack while pressing up, or if you're safe, ignore it and move in like I just did. When the boss approaches, quickly press A to deal heavy damage before the next attack. Since the fight continues like this, it's a bit boring, so I'll speed it up. I even managed to clear Lucifer easily using this trick. The final stage is inside Lucifer's body. Those monsters are called Biomen. When they use their skill, they attack with their tongue, and despite the unimpressive motion, its high damage makes it ideal as a finishing move. Koku lays eggs and attacks by breathing fire. It also has high health, so you need to hit it many times. The amoeba boss returns, but as I said, it has low health. Pillars rise up to block your path, but as long as you're a little careful, you absolutely won't get hit. Luckily, I managed to deal damage when the amoeba jumped. Only the final boss fight against the shadow boss remains. It's easier to fight the final boss with Blunet without possession. After destroying the two at the bottom with a projectile, break one up close. Phase 1 ended simply, Phase 2 is what matters. Biomother's strategy is much like Lucifer's. Keep firing projectiles from a distance, but the boss sometimes uses ranged attacks too. Always remember to defend or evade in battle. Since the boss is pushed back a lot when hit by a projectile, as long as you don't mess up in the middle, the boss won't be able to get close easily. If you find it difficult to shoot projectiles, jumping up and down while kicking is also an effective method. Since I just showed you how to dodge, I think I've shown you all the ways to defeat this guy. I'll speed this up and show how he gets defeated immediately. There was a mistake in the middle, so the boss got closer and our positions changed. With the boss's health already gone, I can't lose. I cleared Shadow Force with Bluenet easily and had no deaths. I kept thinking it would have been nice if I could have shown this live. At that time, I couldn't show you because I hadn't practiced enough, so I'm glad I can show you like this now, even if it's a bit late. See you in the next video. Some say I cleared it easily with tricks, but beating it without them was very difficult. That's it, this was Doll Eye. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and leaving a comment would really encourage me. Thank you so much for watching.